Welcome to the Kodi Online Now tutorial, where we sell only the best available systems for streaming and your home entertainment. You've taken the plunge and you've purchased the best streaming device out there on the marketplace today. I say this with confidence because we've tested between 25 and 30 different units that all profess to be the best system, and the Zoomtak T8 outperformed them all. Rest assured, you have made a very wise purchase. It's got all of the different SD cards, the USB cards, so you can plug in and all the peripherals that's required. It's got the quad-core processing, which makes it one of the fastest on the marketplace in terms of streaming and being able to see all the content that you're looking to get. So let's get started. We're going to need a LAN cable, we're going to need an HDMI cable, and of course you're going to need the power source for the adapter. Once you have these things, you can plug it into the back of your smart TV and see your smart TV come to life. Alright, so let's get started. Once we've plugged it in, here's what the interface is going to look like. As you can see, it's very easy to use. So we start up, this will be the opening screen. I'll keep quiet while you see it load. It takes a little bit of time to load. So again, the biggest thing you're going to require when you're doing this is a bit of patience. It will come and you will be able to see all the different content that's available. The first thing it's going to do is welcome you. The next thing will be the language. And the next thing will be the size of screen. And then finally you would get to the Wi-Fi or the Ethernet. You've got to decide which way you want to go. But what's important here is to make sure that you have an IP address on the right side of that screen. If you don't have an IP address, you can't get online and you can't see the content. So you need to do that before you finally connect. So now we're back at the home screen. This is where the magic happens. You're going to be focused now. The next big step is to get into the apps. The beauty of this T8 is going to be fully supported, so that means you'll always be up to date on all of the latest add-ons and the latest content without having to scour the web to find it. It will be there and available for you. You go to the Media Manager and you'll see there. Media Manager and Factory Reset are the two most important apps you're going to have today. Once you go into the Kodi add-on install, this is what you need to press to get everything going. You'll normally have a local version, which should be 0 when you start, and a server version, which will be the most up-to-date version that's being held by their company. Very important that it's going to count down to 100 in terms of percentages that you've loaded. Do not touch anything until you see the OK button. This is where a lot of mistakes are made, and then you're not able to see the content, and people get very concerned and say, well, this is not working properly. Well, it is working. But because something was touched or moved before the content is fully loaded, the Kodi itself gets corrupted. So it's very important, like I can't stress enough, that once you press Kodi add-on install, that you let it get to 0. Alright, so now we go back to Kodi. This is where you're going to see the magic happens. You'll see this fantastic interface that shows you all the different things that are available. Kids clubs, live TV, movies, and you go into the Genesis. You go into box office, and again, it's just showing you the best box office things that are important. If you look at the right corner down on the bottom, that's when you know things are working. So we try Avatar, and you'll see there it is. There's a little circle. It's working. It's checking to see how many different streams are available. In the case of Avatar, I think there was over 179 streams. So that's different places you can get it. So again, you have to be very careful with the keyboard, because it is a little sensitive. As you can see right here, by pressing it, it's canceling itself because it got pressed twice. So you've got to make sure you press it once and off it goes. See how it is. So we've got Avatar, we've got it in HD quality, and it loads in no time at all. Now, due to content restriction, I can't show you any of the Avatar, but it does load amazingly in 720. So let's go back to Kodi. Live TV, this is where things have really changed over the last little while. They've got over 1,200 channels, and all these channels, you can now have a guide to it. Before, they were all sitting there, but they had no guide. Now with the guide, you can actually go back and forth and see exactly what you want to see and know what's on at the time. As you can see, it opens the stream. You know, you have to give it time. This is not a television, this is a computer, so it takes time to load. Very important, again, as I mentioned, that You know, if anything gets stuck, you can go back to the factory reset and just do it all over again. These boxes are quite resilient, right? They're quite easy to restart, and you go back into the media manager, you check and you make sure you've got the latest version. If you don't, you can certainly add it in. So that's it for the box. I mean, it is a fantastic piece of equipment. I hope you enjoy using it as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. Please tell all your friends. Thank you.